I am back from my travel, and that video got suspended because of music and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll find a way to put it back on. But there's something I need to talk, and it's something that not a lot of people talk about, which is kind of a crime because I think that there's a company in the Czech Republic called GREYLAND Films, and I do think that they make amazing masks. As you can see, I have my own collection here, but I have one in particular. Actually, I have two masks from them, which already cemented my love for this company. One is a Voldemort mask, which is not called Voldemort on their site. It's called Lord Kovod. I see what you did. It's risky, but you choose you. And of course, I have my Papa One mask, which is a Walter Gray mask from them. I'm gonna speak particularly about the Voldemort mask that I modified for my band, and mainly because it's actually quite of a amazing mask because not only they're very soft, very stretchy, but the skin does look like real skin. They're not as cheap as they might seem. There is a criticism that I need to like send their way, which is they need to update their own. They need to update their own site, and a lot of the pictures of their older products look like trash. I'm sorry to say it, but they don't look good. You can barely see any details. Lately, they've been making new models, new pictures for some of their stuff on Facebook and on Facebook mainly. But these masks are really, really good. And I'm gonna pick up my Voldemort mask that I modified to show you the possibilities with these kind of masks. Now, a couple of things. These masks don't take acrylic colors at all. You may paint on them, but they will rip, like they will peel off easily because it's a foam latex. It's not a solid surface. It's very sponge-like, but it doesn't absorb the colors unless they're like very watered down. In that case, you might ruin the foam in it. So this is my how I transformed my this is my number 13 mask, which is the singer from my band. And as you can see, I just ripped the back off because it was getting a little bit annoying. And I put some elastic straps, but that's mainly because it's more comfortable for me so I can actually sing in it. As you can see, they take stitching, they take probably riveting, they are very malleable. This is very, very elastic. And what I did here, I just went with a white wash, like white paint, face paints. They take face paints like champs, and they're really high quality, even though they are quite cheap. This one, I got this free during the anniversary of Greyland Films when I bought my Papa One, and this is probably even more favorite than that one. This one is just so good. It's so comfortable. It's so stretchy. A couple of things. There are critics. Yeah, there are. Force indication. The Voldemort mask has really big ears, very floppy. They don't look like the character. Of course, they don't look like the character because of they might not have the license, so they just went and did some changes. Like the nose, it's a different shape. Outside, you can see that it protrudes a lot. The lips are quite big. This is the shape that is left when the lips are gone. But for the rest, it's very good. The chin is small, so you can talk with it. You can actually drink and eat with it. I don't suggest it, but you can do it if you want. I mean, why would you do that? But yeah, that you can do it. As you can see, it's very floppy because it's actually kind of thick as a material, but it's still very, very elastic. The details are very good. Like, look at these veins. Look at the Adam's apple here. It's just all amazing all around. Of course, this one I modified by cutting off the head, the ears, and the back because I had to make a mask for my band. But this is amazing. The Papa mask I left as it is, as many collectors do. I just put the face paint, the skull paint on it, and I actually more fan of this than of that because that one for some weird reason it's kinda thin in some spot like the nose and other parts, but that's normal with masks that have defined facial features. As you can see, this one doesn't have those many facial features, but again, I do suggest that you get one mask from them. If you don't get the Voldemort mask for anything, get any other of their masks. I am going to buy a couple of new ones very soon because I can't wait to own more of them. But believe me, these are excellent. These are amazing as masks. A little trick that you can do for if you want to keep it as a Voldemort mask, even though it was like 30, it's 35 euros, around 40 bucks for Americans. I don't know for shipping, but shipping here is very cheap. It's around 10-50 bucks. Not 10-50, 10-15 bucks. It's just cut off the ears, go for the Papa route, and just pull your own ears through. The mask is gonna adhere much better, and you're gonna be able to look like the character. Just put some face paint, like some face paint colors on the ear, on the lips, and on underneath the eyes, and you're gonna be golden. This instead was perfect. Was just an amazing mask. I just cut it up because of my interests, and again, this is still an amazing mask. And I just realized that I made one side smaller than the other, like usual, because I keep making mistakes like that. But that's an eye issue. It's nothing to do with the mask. So this was a quick video for the GREYLAND film masks. I'm gonna put this on and gonna show it to you. Show some of the movements of this one. Again, this is opened, but it's still a good representation of what one of these masks can do. Again, I put stitching here. If it breaks with the stitching, it means it's not good, but it didn't. I wore this a couple of times already for some gigs. So this one is beautiful, it's perfect. So we're gonna just slide this off. Take my glasses off, and I do not recommend putting a lot of stress in there. Like, you just put it in front of a light and you can see how it where are the soft spots. So try and avoid cutting those soft spots. Sorry, I can't speak today. But for the rest, we're gonna be golden. And again, I have stitching here. I cut it up, so it's withstanding even that. Imagine that. So this is an amazing mask. It's very comfortable. I can barely feel it on my hands. The face paint is essentially dry because it absorbs it, but it doesn't ruin the foam. So this is an amazing mask, and I kept saying it's an amazing mask because it is. So let me take it off. I do again recommend a little bit of ease around the back and the eyes, mouth, and nose. If you have a nose, this one doesn't have much of a nose. So this was a quick video just to show this and really recommend this brand because I think many people just are very discouraged because of the pictures they are on the site. On the site, the pictures are really, they're not. I'm gonna just say that they're not the best. Some pictures are taken very far away, and you can barely even tell some of the details from the masks. So Again, this one was around 30 bucks, 30 euros, 30 euros that, around 30, 25 euros. So they're cheap, they're good, you can modify them however you want. Of course, be careful to some areas, otherwise it's gonna tear up and whatnot. Keep a good care of these, keep them in a not too dry, not too humid environment, and always remember to dust them off with like a dustpan or a really, really lightly damp cloth. Like it must not even be fully wet. And you can take away all the dust and you can prevent this to be rotting. And now I had that for around a year. This one I had two for around something like a year. So and they're still perfectly in shape. They haven't like this deformed. They haven't like started to rot or smell. The smell actually of these when they come in, it's actually really good. I love smelling masks when they arrive, smelling latex masks. And this is the foam latex is just amazing. I'm talking about smells of a mask. What can I be at this point if not a druggie? So, Greyland Films, amazing company. I'm not paid by them. Call me. And I'll see you next video. And go check out my band Tempest Fugit. I am about to release the last two songs, three songs of the new album, and then move to a new album. So, this is all. Goodbye.